Greetings. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am bringing us in with some Palo Santos. How was your Wednesday? How is your Wednesday? Greetings. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I'll start that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Before we begin, I'm going to bring us in, cleansing the energy with my chime bell. The 4 chimes that you hear will represent me cleansing the energy of the 4 elements of water, fire, air, and earth. Shay. So today we are going to be doing some more breath work. There is never not a time that you can be working on your breath. I'm going to be meditating today with my motorbike and some bergamot. So for today, we're going to open up with 4 deep breaths, slowly inhaling through our nose, holding it for about 3 to 5 seconds, and releasing it from our mouths. We're going to do 4 of those, and then I want us to go straight into 50 of inhaling, exhaling, only utilizing your nostrils without holding it. So you're going to inhale until the capacity of your lungs fill up, and then you're going to immediately release it via your nostrils. We're going to do 50 of those. Then we're going to close out with another 4 deep breaths, slowly breathing in through your nose until the capacity of your lungs are filled, holding it for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then releasing it from your mouth. Ashe. Sometimes when I say Ashe, I be saying Ashe like it is done. Then I'll be like, Ashe, let's do it. Like, hey, you got to be able to grab it in this context. But okay, here we go. Ashe. Ashe. Y'all, so the journal prompt for today is, do I keep my word? And is it okay? And when is it okay to not keep my word? I just added that second part because I want us to have deeper questions than yes and no answers. So do I keep my word? And when is it okay to not keep my word? Do I keep my word? I think for the most part, I do keep my word until if I realize in the midst of something isn't serving me. In the past, I would finish up like what I already committed myself to, but I realized life is short and I have the right to realize in the midst of something when something isn't serving me. Now, granted, I probably won't, depending on what it is, just stop immediately, but like give a heads up or 2 weeks notice, some type of advance notice, depending on my relationship with the person, place, or thing. But now I don't give second chances. I don't allow stuff to, let me see if this gonna get better, let me see if this gonna work out, let me just finish what I already started, because it's like, it's already not aligned with my spirit, I already feel depleted and we not even finished. Will I truly be serving myself the best way continuing to do this? So do I keep my word? And when is it okay to not keep my word? When I feel like whatever it is isn't aligning with me, isn't serving me. What about you? See, I got 3 decks to pull from today. The first deck I'm pulling from is a chakra deck. Spirits. One just popped out. I'm gonna give us one. Yeah. Clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message? What needs to know? Tell me so. Tell me what you need to know. So we got passion, isolation, and facade. We got the solar plexus, throat chakra, and the sacral plexus. I think I said it wrong. I did. Passion, isolation, and facade. Y'all know we've been talking about going into like solitude and dang man, I always do this. Do I want to keep these cards? Instead of me reading from the book, what do you say? I'm gonna pull over, and I call myself double checking. And I didn't even check that deck today. But if somebody out there needs to go into isolation or solitude in order for them to align with their passion, you are currently allowing the matrix, which is a facade, a fucking magic trick on our ass, to control you. And the only way you can get to know you is by going within, spending time with yourself. So cutting off the people, places, and things that aren't serving you, that aren't adding value to you, that are influencing you in a low vibrational way. You get with someone and you become a chameleon. We spoke on this. You get with them and you want to do what everybody doing. You want to dress like everybody. You want to eat what everybody doing. You know, think for yourself. You meeting up with these people every day. As soon as something happens, you calling and venting and complaining to them, and all they're doing is adding fuel to the fire. And the divine is saying, no, release everything and everybody. Sit within yourself. Can you spend time with yourself? Do you enjoy you? Or do you feel like you always have to be connected to something or someone? We are within a time of spiritual ascension, spiritual growth, and you are spirituality. Spirituality is nothing outside of you. Yeah, there are organized religions, but ultimately spirituality is the key to finding yourself, to connecting with the Creator, and to aligning with whom you were meant to be. But let me do a real pull, cause a real pull. Now, if the same cards come out, it is what it is. Spirits, I'm there, clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message? What needs to know? Tell me. So, tell me what. Okay, so we got the same chakras. Only 2 cards came out this time. We got expansion and guilt. The amount of abundance that's about to be placed over your life. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel obligated to share it with people that never share anything with you. Let's dive deep and see what the book said. Says guilt. Saint Apricot. I'm sorry, but I have to take care of myself. Apricot truly is a saint. She sets aside her own needs and happiness to help others, even allowing freeloading friends to get involved in her business. One day, her latest business partner announces that she wants to dissolve their company and split the profits. Apricot stands up to her. The company is hers and she did all the work while the so-called partner did nothing. Now, she will only give from her excess and not from her reserve. We spoke on this. People, I don't care who it is, but everybody outside of you only should be receiving your overflow. So if you have a cup that's full, if it's not trickling over the rim and running down the side, you have nothing to give. Until it is overflowing, that's when you can share yourself or your abundance with others. Inspiration. Do not do for others what they need to do for themselves. Speak truth from your heart. Honesty is freedom. Any guilt is fear of being disliked. Any guilt is fear of being disliked. Wow. Personal inquiry. Am I giving away too much time and energy and resenting it? Is my anger really guilt? Am I giving away too much time and energy and resenting it? That's crazy that this came out. And it's aligned with the journal prompt for today. Do you keep your word? And when is it okay not to keep your word? So imagine signing up to do something, whatever it is, and it takes your time, your energy, your patience. It's costing you something. And you're hating it. And you come home drained and unfulfilled. What is this in here? And yet you keep doing it. Why, if it's not serving you? Why, if it's not adding value to you? Why not just give it up and start something anew? Why do you feel committed? Why do you feel guilty to walk away? Key ideas include self-care, burdened by obligations, enabling others, finding personal power. Keywords: awareness, awakening, and release.
Mama, what time is it?
It's 7:20. What time you gotta be there?
Huh?
What time you gotta be there?
Be what?
Damn, y'all been here all day.
What?
My bad, y'all. I'm trying to see how, like, what is you blowing? What is you doing? Nothing. That's what you doing, nothing. Who told you to bring that drink up here, son? Who that?
Gigi.
Gigi did not say take that cup upstairs and drink it. The next card is Expansion Sky God. You will see it when you believe it. Sky God was seeking wise counsel to choose the color of the sky. He wanted the beings of earth to feel serene when they looked at his work. Other great spirits remind him to trust his intuition. He will know the right color when he sees it. Sky God trusts and sees the color clearly. Thus, the sky becomes sky blue. Inspiration. Seeking good advice is vital when you're pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who is critical of your dreams. This indicates possibly changing your friends. This indicates possibly changing your friends. I don't know why the divine wanted me to repeat that for somebody. Personal inquiry. How can I create powerful alliances? Are new people entering my life? Key ideas include wise counsel, fruitful collaboration, spiritual support, state of uncertainty, being guided. Keywords, counseling, connections, and progress. Stay away from anyone who is critical of your dreams. That's so crazy because I was just talking about going into isolation. Going into isolation and separating yourself from people who aren't adding value. People who only tend to be there for you when you're complaining, when you are going without, when you've lost something, when you're hurting. When you're hurting, and then I just had a brain fart in the middle of me talking. Woo. Oh, what I'm getting is, because even with the guilt card, it's like how the girl had a business and her business partner wanted to sell everything and just start over, and it's like, girl, you ain't even did nothing and you want to close my business? No, I'm not gonna allow you to do that, so I'm just give you your percentage and allow you to walk away. But the divine is saying that when you do get to the point where you are ready to walk away, don't feel guilty about having to start over or having to look for someone else to help you, or being fearful of you having the capacity to carry the business or whatever the project is on your own. But just know that it's something I've seen recently, and it's like, no's are damn, what did it say? Be grateful for like the no's and people exiting your lives, because it brings you closer to yeses and people that you should be aligning with in your life. Like, don't allow an ending to cause you to be guilty, because you're doing what's best for you. And as you do walk away from things, people, places, whether tangible and intangible, that aren't serving your purpose, that aren't adding value, you are going to align with expansion. You're going to align with more abundance, because you stood on your ground and you decided to stand on what served you, what adds value to you, what benefits you, what isn't. You're releasing what isn't pleasing you. I ain't gonna even put you inside the book today. Okay, then I'm pulling from my own Cannabis Oracle deck. Make sure ain't no cards in this book. This deck looks so good. You were not supposed to. Come on now, Simone. Come on in the room.
Mama, please help me.
Come on in the room. It says low storage, so whatever you're trying to download, you don't have enough space for it, so you need to get rid of something else on there. I'll help you when I'm done. I'm almost finished.
You don't know it.
Where is Gigi?
In the room.
Who you raising your voice at?
No, about yo.
Because it still sound raised to me.
No, Siki Bug.
That's why I'm not helping you.
No, I'm not going to help you with nothing.
Okay, we'll see who needs who first. Spirit. I am near. I am clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message? The God needs to know. Why are you in here? Please leave. Y'all, so it's a water sign out there watching me today. The water energy is very heavy. We got Oshun, Justice. All I see is water. We got Mommy Water, Memory, water. And then we got Yiwa, Guidance, water. And all of these cards are giving me throat chakra energy. Look at all the different blues, y'all. Right? Let die deep. Let's see what Oshun said first. Go ahead.
Mama, look at that.
Yes.
I'm gonna chase my dinosaur.
Okay.
Mama, look at the bee.
Go use the potty. Oshun. The suit begins with the power of the sword suit. Oshun rising out of the water in her bright yellow clothing with the sword of water piercing the sky. The ocean and the clouds seem to be connected and allow you to flow into a victorious alignment. Oshun brings the sword to you because it is time to stand up for justice. She rises effortlessly and reminds you that the strength of your ancestors is remembered in the water of your body. Oshun wears gold jewelry, brass bracelets, beads, mirrors, and elaborate fans, and every aspect of this card is shiny. You want me to say something to you? So stop, because you keep looking at me while you're doing it. Around her are the elements of music, dance, fertility, and prosperity. And in the background, a grove of trees signifies her thrones. Kids, bro. What was I about to say about this before this child interrupted me? Oshun brings the sword to you because it is time to stand up for justice. So whatever it is that you are about to receive justice for, don't feel guilty about it. We had the guilt card come out. No. Stand on it, appreciate it, change your perspective. No, this is for my betterment. This is for my good. I am all that matters. I'm serving every generation before me. Mami Wada. The doggone creation myth tells the story of Mami Wada and dates back over 4,000 years. A figure is floating in the ocean with a large red and black snake around her shoulders. Her tail bursts with emerald greens and her hair encompasses everything around her. Mama Wada is the spiritual and material oracle and comes to you when you are going to gain something, if you call upon her for help. She loves to help women and will protect the sacred waters around her at all costs. Her eyes hold a stern gaze that shines intensely. The water in this card is a major factor as Mama Water will use the water to prove a point or teach a lesson if her messages are not received. Many people seek the help of Mama Water by dancing themselves into a trance. This card could be a sign of fertility. Yo, what's so fucking crazy is while I was reading this and it said that like she's known to help women or people with feminine energy. The divine told me to tell somebody out there that's pregnant or working on fertility, trying to get pregnant. Work with Mommy Water. Look her up. Research with her. Research her. Try and call on her. Find something that symbolizes her. Put on your altar. Yeah. That's so crazy. Because I didn't even realize she worked with fertility. Ew, thanks. Okay, then we got Yiwa. Yiwa. Yiwa is seen with her sword and horsetail whip, which she uses as a guide in the underworld to help souls to their final resting place. She reminds you that even in death, you are not alone. A guide will always present itself when the darkest hour seems to be upon you. This could be a dove, a goat, or owls, which are all creatures of Yiwa. Her dress is made of silk, symbolizing that essence isn't gone in death. It is only transformed. The silkworm sucks the essence from the tree and creates silk fiber using its saliva. The result is a fabric that is softer on the skin than any other material and was reserved for elites in history. The cowrie shells in her hair are a gift from Mami Wada. If she appears, it is a sign to give yourself a large assortment of flowers. Y'all, Somebody out there need to get their significant other flowers, get yourself flowers. It's crazy that we pulled the mommy water card with this. And they go hand in hand. So to me, this is confirming that spirit is about to gift you with either a tangible baby. Well, I say intangible because it's intellectually, like you're going to create some type of business idea or product. And of course you can produce it and become tangible. But when I say tangible, intangible, you either finna create a real life baby that you grow and develop within your womb, or you about to create something intellectually in your womb. Like, yes, I love it. Okay, and the last deck I'm pulling from is my healing chakra deck. What closing messages do we have? Spirits. I am in. I am clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message that God needs to know? Tell me so. Tell me quick. Tell me to know. Okay, we got 3 cards. So we got attention, elevation, and goodness. This elevation is giving me that expansion energy. Attention, to me, I'm getting that. What attention are you setting for your, not intention, but attention? So how much attention are you giving to yourself? Yeah, that's better. Are you doing the inner work? Do you know who you are? Y'all, like, oh, it's so crazy that this came up, and that's how I know I was supposed to share it with y'all. But yesterday, I was thinking of something. It's like, why? When you set an intention, make sure you are setting that intention from the viewpoint of you benefiting yourself. So what do you mean, Simone? So it's one thing for me to be like, I'm going to become plant-based because animals have feelings. Animals are just as emotional as us. They are whatever, trying to attach what I'm doing to me for me benefiting the animal, when realistically, so now what I'm noticing is I'm not plant-based. Do I ever want to be plant-based or align with plant-based, a fully plant-based lifestyle? Maybe. And that is because I see that when I am consuming animal byproducts or animals themselves, what it does to my skin, how it makes me feel so sluggish or tired, or how I get inflammation. So now it's like I'm going to become plant-based because it makes me feel healthier, livelier. That is an intention that benefits me. So imagine what's another intention that you can set. So for instance, even I told y'all, like, I want to buy my mom a house, and my intention is to be able to align with so much abundance that I could buy my mom a house and take care of her for the rest of her life, versus I'm getting my mom a house. My intention to get this is because I know my mom wants a house. Putting the intention on me and what I'm trying to align with, so I feel like it'll come to me more easily. Because sometimes when you do set an intention outside of yourself to benefit somebody else, if that somebody else isn't aligned with receiving that, then you really working for nothing. That's why you get so much pushback, and not from them, not from the person themselves, so to say, but from the universe. And you get the pushback because it's like, they don't want this, so why are you putting so much energy into giving it to them? Like, so trying to find that balance. But I was like, yeah. So from now on moving forward, when I set my intentions, phrasing it in a way that it doesn't feel like I'm doing a task, and I'm doing it because it will benefit me in some kind of way. But attention. I'm attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. When you set attention on yourself, then you will know, damn, I got these pumps on me because I ate cheese last night and I ain't had cheese in 30 days. So now you able to correlate some shit. Or, man, I realized that when I hang around this person, I'm feeling this way. And you know that because you have put the attention on yourself to be able to analyze and dissect who, what, and when is serving you or not. Because I have days, I told y'all I don't know if I told y'all this. I think I put this on Threads recently. Make sure y'all follow me on Threads. Super annoyed that I gotta log in and out of accounts to comment on my Threads. But yeah. I said I don't care what I don't do throughout the week. I'm still not doing it on Sundays. So I know on Sundays I don't do anything on Sundays, like unless I'm just going with the flow. But to be like, oh, I really got to get this done, so Sunday gonna be the day I get it done. No, ma'am, because I know Sunday gonna come and I'm not gonna do that. But it took years of me figuring that out and being like, you know what? No, don't do it on Sundays. So it's like, no, I don't do stuff on Sundays. After a certain time throughout the day, I'm not doing something, like, and that's okay. So it's like, okay, well, I only work between this hour and this hour. If you need me, you need to come in between this hour and this hour, because I know that's the only time I'm gonna have energy for you. But it takes being able to sit down in isolation, sitting with yourself to determine what yourself wants, what serves yourself, what yourself doesn't need. So yeah. Then we got elevation. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. Yeah, to me this is aligned with that expansion card, because the expansion card was about how the divine was like, what color should I do the sky? And the universe was like, or his spirit guides was like, the color of the sky is going to come to you when it's meant to come to you. You know what color you should do it. So really, when you put the attention on yourself, you'll be able to know what your intuition is telling you. It's showing you. Then we got goodness. I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. So not only do you get better for yourself, but when you start getting better, it's going to attract people to you, and they're going to want to get better. They're going to want what you have. What's that like? Why you shine so bright? How come you align with so much abundance? How come it seems as if all things are working out for your good? And inspiring them by your growth, by your healing. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. So utilizing your mentality to help you go in and analyze your spirituality and doing that root work and healing those traumas, or becoming accountable and aware of those traumas, so you can choose to move forward positively. You are not your past. You are not your parents, your grandparents. All you have is today. What can I do today to better my tomorrow? I hope this message added value. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all gonna get this word. Have a beautiful Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.